All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Tuesday night, and we're live here in Bovina, Texas, getting ready for district basketball play. Your Sudan Hornets taking on the Bovina Mustangs. We're live here in Bovina. Last time these two teams met, Sudan came away with the win, 73-41, and now we're here in Bovina looking to take on the victory again. I'm Tim Rodriguez here with SHS Broadcast. Bima Salinas wasn't able to make the trip, so I ran by the house and got the equipment. I forgot the tripod, so we're doing handheld video, so please excuse the shaking. Hopefully you won't get motion sickness. I'll try to hold it as steady as I can as the Hornets with the opening possession off the tip. Ornelas, Brian Delgado, Marcelo King, Aspen Ryer, and Kai Polk, the starters for your Hornets. Ornelas into the paint. The layup falls. Nice move by the senior. 2-0 Hornets with the lead. That basket is blocked. And here comes Hornets in transition. Ornelas, the layup, finger roll layup falls, 4-0. Here early in the first period. Number 5, Angel Lara, his shot off the mark. Battling for the rebound. Polk with the rebound, gets it out to Ornelas. Ornelas, step back three, off the mark. Angel Lara with the rebound. Down to the corner. Looked at a three, this time he will take it. No good, the putback is going to be a foul. That was Matthew Espinoza with a three, and then number 23, Xavier Garcia. He's the one that got fouled, so he'll go to the free throw line here early in the first. Hornets up 4-0. That's going to be Marcelo King's first foul of the ball game. Aaron Moore coming in for Polk. I think Polk got injured early in that ball game. I saw him favoring something. They're going to sit him down. I'm not sure if it's an ankle or what. Something wasn't right with him, as he's going to take an early breather. Ryer into the paint. His layup falls. Aspen, 6-1 the score. Rocha, that ball is tipped out of bounds by Ryer. Bovina basketball. Yeah, it looks like Polk is favoring his left knee. That was an early exit by him. Hopefully it's nothing too crazy. We'll see him back in the ball game here soon. 6:27, as you can see on the screen there. 6-1, Hornets with the lead. That's going to be number 14, Rocha. His shot off the mark. Delgado with the rebound. Down to the corner. So Delgado's going to take one off the mark. Rebounded by Ornelas, and it's going to be Bovina basketball. Ornelas thought a Mustang tipped it out, and maybe we might have a call change. The referee, referee's going to switch it over. He had a better angle on the view there. It was tipped out by a Bovina Mustang player, so Sudan inbounding from the baseline here. Ornelas in, 4 on him, kicks it out to Moore. Moore finds Delgado cutting to the basket. The layup falls. Nice move there by Delgado. Great awareness to cut to the basket. Nice feed by Moore. 8-1. Hornets with an early lead. Number 5, Lara, foul on the floor. And I'm not sure it'll be Sudan basketball. The shot did fall. 8-3 is the score. Delgado bringing the ball down to Ryer. Ryer kicks it back out. King down to the corner. Ornelas. 3 off the back of the rim. Number 34, Solis with the rebound. Espinoza bringing the ball down. And I'm not sure who he was throwing that to, but it's out of bounds. It wasn't tipped by Hornets, so it'll be a turnover by the Mustangs. I guess that was a three-pointer. It was 8-4, so that was a 3 there earlier. They showed it was just a 2, but they changed the score. Ornelas fouled going to the basket. He should go to the line. Ooh, first free throw off the mark. Second free throw took a couple of bounces, didn't fall. Rebound by Moore. Moore feeds Delgado too much on that one and foul on the rebound. And they're going to call that one on Aaron Moore. That should be his first second team foul of the quarter. Just under 5 minutes. Hornets up 8-4. Number 23, Garcia. That has that ball tipped by Moore, stolen by Ryer. Ryer in transition. Euro steps into the paint. Ball does not fall, short on that one. Lara dribbling down. And his shot off the mark, too much off the glass, too strong. He saves it into Solis. Solis will get the ball to fall. I'm sorry. And he has a chance for a three-point play. Sorry about that. Bima's the one that usually handles the camera, and I got to watching the ball game, and I may have been videotaping the ceiling, but it was a Bovina shot. Solis unable to complete the three-point play off the rebound. Sudan basketball. Ornelas into the paint, drives by all the defenders. Finger roll layup falls. 10-6, 4-point lead. Espinoza to Lara, inside to Solis. Solis back to Lara. Tried to do a step back 3, lost the handle, lost the ball altogether. Turnover Bovina. It'll be Sudan basketball. Timeout Bovina. The score 10-6. Sudan with the 4-point lead. 4:06 is where the clock stops here. 30-second timeout. Hornets trying to put a win, trying to get a win in the W in the win column. Try to hit their chances to get that 3rd or 4th spot in the playoffs. It's been a very intense, very tough district for the boys. You have 3 teams that are ranked in either the top 10 or the top 15, depending on which poll you're looking at, between Farwell Health Center and Olton. It's just a very, very tough district. But the boys still very much alive. They can get some wins, try and vie for that 3rd or 4th spot, get into the postseason. 4 minutes off the timeout. Nichols into the ball game. Bounce pass. Nice idea trying to feed Brian Delgado. Just wasn't able to connect. Delgado was driving down the baseline towards the basket. Driving into the paint, wild layup, and it falls. That's number 14, Rocha. Cuts the lead to within 2. Ornelas, three-pointer off the top of the key, and it falls. Are they going to wave it off? Looks like they are. And they're going to say he pushed off, I believe. That's going to be 3 team fouls. He either pushed off or there was a moving screen. Looks like it's going to be a moving screen on Marcelo King. So that's 3 for him. He'll go to the bench. Baker into the ball game. Layup falls. Tie ball game at 10. All knotted up here. 3:19 left in the first. Ornelas step back 3 from the wing. Short. Battling for the rebound. Baker gets it back to him. Baseline. Ornelas. Oh, shot falls and 1. Opportunity for the senior. Hornets will regain the 2-point lead. Looking for 3. Ornelas will get the shooter's touch. 13-10. Bovina, that's number 3. That's a Granados. Hands it off to Espinoza. Espinoza gets it back to the corner. They'll get it back to him. 3-pointer from the top of the key. Espinoza off the mark. Baker with the rebound. He'll get it out to Ornelas. Ornelas driving into the paint. Nice feed to Aspen Ryer. Aspen Ryer lost the handle. Delgado able to recover. Delgado skip pass across. 3-pointer from the wing. Ornelas off the rim. Rebounded by Lara, and they're going to get Baker with that. Baker was just going for the rebound, just bad positioning. That'll be 1 for him. Delgado will sit, but Delgado will enter. Christian in for his cousin Brian. So that's going to put that foul by Baker is going to put Bovina in the shooting bonus with about 2.5 minutes left here in the first period. Angel Lara at the free throw line. Short on the first one. Short on the second one. So still a 3-point lead for the Hornets. Ornelas on the rebound. Sets up the offense. Off the screen from Ryer. Feeds Christian back up top to Ornelas. He'll shoot the long 3 off the back of the rim. Ryer with the rebound. And they're going to call a foul on Ryer? That looked like a great rebound. He was able to get up and over the head of the defender. There was no contact, and I think that's what he's telling the ref. He just out with his outstretched arm got that rebound, and they're gonna get him a. He's looking at the ref trying to get an explanation. I didn't see any contact on that. If a phantom foul there by the refs. I don't know. He's explaining something to him. That's where I miss Pima. Pima's the one that can kind of analyze those calls. I'm just a play-by-play guy. First free throw falls, 13-11. Second one falls for Espinoza, so he'll cut the lead to 1, 13-12. 2:15 left here in the first period. Ornelas has 3 on him. Christian Delgado, 3 off the mark. Rebounded by number 23, Garcia. That ball is stolen by Ryer. Ryer into the paint. And they're going to call tie ball, possession arrow to the Mustangs. 1:53. Hornets up by 1. Delgado on the press. That's Christian. Lara inside to Garcia, back to Lara. 3 from the corner, fadeaway, way off. Not sure if that was tipped. Ornelas off the rebound coming down. Shoots from about the free throw line. Nice shot. Stop and pop, 15-12. 1:25 left here in the first. That's going to be Espinoza. His shot short. Putback by Garcia, not good, no good. Number 3 off the long rebound. His layup too strong on that. That was Granados. And here comes Sudan. Ornelas. Oh, Slade Nichols with a nice jumper in the paint. 17-12, under a minute. Lara tried to feed it to Garcia in the paint. Mishandled, turnover, Bovina. Sudan basketball. Solis checking back into the ball game. Ornelas directing traffic, setting up the play. 3 from the wing. Baker with the big rebound. Putback goes. Baker had 2 Mustangs around him, and he was the shortest guy down there. Got the rebound and the putback, 19-12. Solis from the free throw line. Off the side of the rim, number 14. His putback doesn't go. Foul call on the putback there. That's number 4, Espinoza. That foul's going to be on number 12, Slade Nichols. 2:22 seconds left here in the first period. Sudan up 19-12. First shot doesn't fall for Espinoza. Matthew Espinoza. Second one does fall. That ball tipped, recovered by the Hornets. Floater for Ornelas, 21-13, 10 seconds. Bovina for the last shot of the quarter. Oh, big collision there. Blocking foul. That's going to be on Ornelas. That'll be his first. First free throw good for Angel Lara. That's one of my, I guess, I don't know if you'd call it a pet peeve, but fouls within, when you get a foul within 5 seconds or 10 seconds of the period. Second free throw falls. Ornelas. Talk about fouls within seconds. We got one on our end. Ornelas was looking for a three-point heave, and he drew contact, so he'll shoot free throws here on the untimed free throws. Oh, misses the first one. That foul was on number 5, Angel Lara, who just shot a couple of free throws. Second one does fall, so, oh no, he was shooting beyond the three-point line, so he'll get another one. Three free throws, 22-15. 1 for 3 on the free throws there. The score 22-15 after 1. Hornets with the lead here in Bovina, Texas. Okay, after 1, going into the second quarter, we've got Jake Baker, Christian Delgado, Aspen Ryer, Slade Nichols, and the senior Jabron Ornelas on the floor. The other senior, Marcelo King, on the bench with 3 fouls. Picked up 3 in the first. Opening possession of the second period goes to your Hornets. Ornelas splits the defenders. Blocking foul. Bovina fans looking for a charge. Granado's pleading his case that he was that he had established position. Oh, they're going to say it was on the floor. So no free throws. And after 8 seconds of play in the first period, we already got a sub. Scott Polk back in. Glad to see him back into the ball game after a little bit of an injury. Brian Delgado, he'll get fouled shooting a three. We should go to the free throw line there. That's going to be on Granados, who just picked up the foul on Ornelas. So he picked up 2 quick ones to start the second period. That's 2 team fouls already with just 10 seconds in the books here in the second period for the Mustangs. Brian Delgado, first free throw off the mark. 22-15 the score. 10 seconds into this second period. Live here in Bovina, Texas. Garcia at the scorers table for Bovina, getting ready to check into this ball game. Second free throw falls for Brian. He'll get one more. He was shooting a three-pointer when they fouled him. Granados was sit after picking up 2 quick ones. Two for 3 at the stripe on that visit for Brian Delgado. 24-15. Press by the Hornets. Bovina crosses midcourt. Espinoza splits the defenders, goes up for a wild shot off the mark. Ryer with the rebound, pushes it up to Ornelas. Ornelas waits for Delgado. Three-pointer off the back of the rim. One and done on that possession. Espinoza with the rebound for Bovina. Inside to Solis. Solis got 2 on him. Turnaround, forces it up, draws contact. Eric Solis, the sophomore, going to the free throw line for the Mustangs. There was 2 Hornets there. We'll see who they gave that to. That's going to be 4. He already had 3 coming into the second period, so that'll be 4 for Marcelo King. He'll go back to the bench. Jake Baker checking in the ball game for him. Limited playing time for the senior as he picked already in foul trouble. We still got 7 minutes in this second quarter, and we probably won't see Marcelo. I wouldn't anticipate seeing him until late in the second half of this ball game. Free throw doesn't fall. They get the long rebound, but it's stolen. Here comes Ryer in transition. Feeds Baker. Baker, his shot is up, off the mark. Bovina with the rebound, and they're gonna another quick foul on the rebound. Those I feel like those are just possession. You know, they're just, I don't see a couple of those real quick fouls off the rebound. I don't see them. They've got good. I mean, they're not. I'm not saying they've got established position, but they're not impeding the position of the rebounder for Bovina. Shot off the mark. Ryer with the rebound. Ornelas. 3. Way short. It'll be Bovina basketball. Espinoza. Bounce pass down to the corner. Solis. Solis has that ball stolen. Ryer gets it up to Ornelas in transition. The floater. Oh, in and out for Ornelas. Here comes Espinoza off the rebound. He's going to go up for a layup, and he'll draw contact. And Bovina, they're basically just driving the ball and anticipating a foul, and so far it's been working. That foul is on Brian Delgado. That's 3 team fouls on the quarter. 6:15 left. Solis will sit. He'll take a breather. Number 10. I don't even have a number 10 on my roster. That's a new player for Bovina. Lane violation, Bovina. It'll be Sudan basketball. 23-16 the score here in the second period. Ornelas, 3 from the corner, off the mark. Oh, big spill right there. Not sure what happened. And they're going to, yeah, it may have been some contact to the face area of that player. He's on the floor. Crowd not too happy about it. That's Espinoza. And I'm not sure who he collided with, but injury timeout. Yeah, and Espinoza's gonna have to go in. He may be cut on the lip or maybe bleeding. They're gonna have to go in and stop the bleeding. He's going to the locker room. 30-second timeout. Espinoza coming back out, so it must have not been too crazy. I think he was just checking to see. He might have just went into the locker room to look in the mirror and make sure he still had a tooth. Like I said, I didn't really see the collision. I heard it, and I saw Espinoza hit the floor, so I'm not sure who he collided with. Once again, you get an extra set of eyes with Bima here. It's just me here. Solis, spin move, fade away, off the mark, gets his own rebound. Another spin move, fade away, too strong on that one. Ornelas with the rebound. He'll stop at the top of the key, three-pointer off the mark. And that shot, kind of would like to see the ball worked around a little bit. When you come down and shoot an immediate three-pointer, a lot of times your players are set up in their offense and they're not really anticipating a quick shot and not really crashing the boards the way they should, or you're not really crashing the boards the way they like to. If you run a play to find a shot, a lot of times the players that aren't the shooters are anticipating the shot off the play and they're able to crash boards, but he comes down and shoots that immediate shot. A lot of the players are sitting around the perimeter. Delgado down to the corner. Ryer has that ball tipped out of bounds by Angel Lara. It'll be Sudan basketball. Ornelas one-on-one with Espinoza, loses the handle, turnover. 23-16, right at 5 minutes here. Oh, they're going to call a charge on Granados. Granados had just come back into the ballgame after picking up 2 early fouls here in the second period. That's going to be 3 on him. Delgado to Baker. Baker in the paint, and they're going to say he traveled. The shot fell, but they'll wave it off. And Granados, who just came in, will sit with 3. Number 0 is into the ballgame. Now, he's not on my roster list either, so I'm not sure who that is either. Lara at the free throw line. Off the mark. Ornelas with the rebound. Three-pointer off the back of the rim. One and done for the Hornets. Solis with the rebound. Here comes Bovina in transition. Solis in the paint, spin move. Doesn't fall for him as well. 4 minutes left in this ball game. It's been a while since we had points on the boards for either team. Baker to Ryer. Ryer fadeaway off the back of the rim. Poke with the rebound, and the putback will get blocked, and he'll draw a foul. Solis, a little bit of contact there. Just going to send Polk to the free throw line. No good on the first free throw. 23-16, 3:48 is where the clock stops here. Ornelas will sit. Nichols into the ball game for him. And like I said, we haven't had points on either side. It's been a minute. And that free throw, the drought continues here in Bovina for both teams. Lara, spin move. Wild shot goes in. 28-23. Delgado to the corner, give and go. Nichols to Delgado. Layup does not fall. But Brown will go to the free throw line. Just didn't get the bounce. So Bovina has 5 fouls in the quarter. That's going to put Sudan in the shooting bonus. Of course, this was a shooting foul anyway because Brian was driving to the basket. (24-18) after that free throw. 3:27. Ball tipped by Baker. Baker unable to complete the steal. Solis fadeaway off the mark. Baker with the rebound. Baker all over the place here in the second quarter. Delgado, Ryer into the paint. A lot of contact. I heard a slap way over here. You may have heard it on the broadcast. In transition, Rocha with the shot. 4-point lead for the Hornets. Wow. Nichols. Skip pass across to Baker. Baker, three-pointer. Off the mark. They're going to call Brian with the foul. Fadeaway off the mark. Hornets in transition. Ornelas back in the ballgame. Floater short. And they're going to call Ornelas with the foul on the rebound. That's going to be his second. And now Bovina in the shooting bonus, so that'll send Matthew Espinoza to the free throw line. 2:25. Hornets up by 4. Espinoza will cut the lead to 3. (24-22). 2:20 left here in the first half. Ornelas through the legs into the paint. Blocking foul. Ornelas will go to the line. And that's going to be on Espinoza. That's his third. Looks like he'll get substituted in for. We've got Solis and Granados at the scorer's table. First free throw falls for Ornelas. And actually, Espinoza will stay out there. (26-22), back up by 4. Hornets. Delgado, the lone guy on the press. Bovina crosses midcourt. Delgado again, pressure defense. Able to get away with the shot. Doesn't fall for Rocha. And Rocha dives for the rebound. Slid across the floor. They didn't call a travel. Tie ball. It'll be Sudan basketball. Ryer coming back into the ball game for Baker. Oh, nice job cutting to the basket. Ornelas give and go. Shot doesn't fall. The putback does. 28-22. Solis, spin move, fade away. Too far to the right. Ornelas with the rebound, pushing the ball down the court for the Hornets. Drives, jump shot, nice. 30-22, 8-point lead. Press. Bovina finally crosses midcourt. Wild shot. He tried to feed somebody down in the baseline. There's a wild pass, and that should be a double back. It'll be Sudan basketball. 1:04 left here in the first half. Ornelas to Ryer. Ryer into the paint, up and under. Nice move by Aspen Ryer, driving to the basket. Big finish, up by 10, under a minute. Hornets extending this lead right before halftime. Lara, long three, way off the mark. Unable to save it in, so it'll be Sudan basketball. 35 seconds left. Ornelas inside, Nichols. Oh no, Nichols, a little fadeaway shot, doesn't fall. Bovina with the rebound. Lara into the paint, and that shot is rejected. Ornelas in transition. Nice feed to Ryer. Ryer, contact, no foul call, 4 seconds. Rocha, the heave, way off the mark, and that's going to be the end of the first period. They're going to call that off. The buzzer sounded, and we're at zeros here. So your Hornets, late in the second quarter, extending the lead. It was close up until about a minute and a half, and now the score 34-22. 12-point lead for Sudan going in at halftime. Great back and forth matchup here. You just kind of felt like Sudan was waiting to finally get it together, and they did. They were kind of clicking on all cylinders. Shots weren't falling. Bovina was matching them for score for score. And then finally, the defense able to cause disruptions in the shots for Bovina. And Sudan was able to capitalize on those missed opportunities for the Mustangs. We'll get about 7 minutes, and I'm going to take a breather. I'm going to step away for a minute, gather my bearings. Please stay with us. I'm Tim Rodriguez. Thanks for joining us here on SHS Broadcast. We'll go with the sponsors right quick before we take a little bit of a break. Sudan ISD, First United Bank in Sudan, Capital Farm Credit, Chase Lloyd, 5 Area Connect, Double B Farms, Brian Baker, Sawyer Construction, Larry Sawyer, King Ag Aviation, Johnny King, Bailey County Electric Co-op, Red Wagon Farms, and GWG Farms. Tow Pros, Chad Nichols, Texas Producers Co-op, Justin Beller, Food King in Littlefield, Millshoe, Food King Pharmacy, Micah Pratt, Lance Insurance, Seth Souter, Sudan Medical Clinic, Swift Lube and Oil Change, Rice Spot, Twice the Ice Hornet Chill, Casa Grande, the Old West Hotel, Montez Steel Buildings, United Country Real Estate, M. Edwards Realty and Land, Chad King Farms, Five Star Tree Service, Curtec LLC, and the Sudan Education Foundation. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors for allowing us to bring you the district matchup here live in Bovina, Texas. We're going to step away for a minute. Your Hornets up 34-22 over the Bovina Mustangs. All right, we're back getting ready for the second half of this ball game. Get the camera here. Sorry about forgetting the tripod, having to do the handheld on the camera here. A little better. You watched that girls game, it was a little rough. Finally kind of got the hang of it, sort of. So your Hornets up 34-22 here in Bovina, Texas at halftime as we get ready for the third period of this ball game. Starting five in for your Hornets, Brian Delgado, Marcelo King, who's got 4 fouls. We'll see how long he can stay into this ball game. Hopefully he can finish out the remainder of it. Ornelas, Ryer, and Polk. Stolen. Here comes Ornelas in transition. Layup falls. So Hornets with the opening points of the ball game. Sorry I missed that. Just talked about working the camera. Solis into the paint. His shot to mark. Ryer with the rebound. Tipped. Delgado comes up with it. Finally, Hornets gained the possession. Ball was all over the place right there. Ornelas, 3, short. Long pass to Espinoza. Espinoza, Euro steps in for the shot, and way off the mark on that one. Ryer out to Ornelas, 3 from the corner. Splash! The senior, Jabin Ornelas, tacking on to the lead here, 39-22, 6:40 here in the third period. Espinoza, he's going to try a 3. Short, putback is good. That was Angel Lara with the putback. Delgado, corner 3, off the back of the rim. Polk with the rebound. Back out to Delgado. Up to Ornelas. Into the paint. Fadeaway. Splash. Nice move by Jabrin, the senior. 41-24. Ooh, Marcelo almost got that 5th foul. Inside. Fadeaway. Off the mark. Ryer with the rebound. So the Hornets in firm control early here in the third period. Ryer crosses over. Feeds Ornelas. 3. Off the back of the rim. Here comes Bovina in transition. Stop. Little jump shot. Gets the shooter's touch. 41-24. That's Bovina's first points of the second half. Delgado to Ryer. Ornelas. Ornelas into the paint. Oh, nice. Trying to feed Polk. I don't think Polk was quite ready for that pass. Turnover. Polk still favoring that knee. Not really moving like he normally does. Aaron Moore will come in the ball game for him. Espinoza. To Granados. Espinoza 3. Off the mark. Solis the rebound. That's a travel. Looked like he jump stepped. I don't know. 41-28. Ornelas crosses over. Contact. Was it on the floor? We'll see. Yep, he'll shoot 2. Clock stops at 4:42 here. Ornelas making an immediate impact right after halftime. And yeah, that ball will fall on the first free throw for him. 42-28. Second one good. Oh, stolen. Ryer with the steal in transition. Layup and the foul. (43-28). What? I'm not sure. They're going to say it was on the floor. The shot will not count. That is strange. Off the inbound. This time he gets fouled. Shot doesn't fall, but he was definitely shooting the ball there. He should go to the free throw line. That first one should have been an and one. That should have been a three-point play. I think even the other two officials were shocked. By the official that called it on the floor. Ryer, first free throw falls, 46-28. Second one is good. Loses the handle, turnover, Sudan basketball. Sudan up by 19. Ornelas off the screen. Short jumper. Too much. Marcelo battling for the rebound. Saves it in to Bovina. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's going to be Ornelas' third. I didn't see it. 4:03. Rocha. Shot off the mark. The rebound no good. The putback no good. And Moore got hit in the face. That's going to be the third foul on Solis, the sophomore. He's got to be about 6'2", 6'3" as a sophomore. Gosh. Ornelas step back three. Off the mark. And they're going to call a foul on the rebound. That's going to be on Moore. That'll be his second. Espinoza caught in a trap. Gets it to Lara. Angel Lara crosses over. Crosses midcourt. Floater. Off the mark. Putback is good. 47-30. Ryer to Ornelas. Ornelas in the paint. Gives it to Marcelo. Marcelo little fadeaway shot off the mark with the putback. Off the mark as well. Battling for the rebound. Bovina comes out with it. Good job by the defense. Not allowing Bovina to penetrate to the goal. They're trying to drive in. Zone defense working really well. Ooh, gets Ryer up in the air. Foul on the shot. That's going to be 3 for Aaron Moore. Three team fouls here in the third. And they're going to wave that off. They're going to say it was on the floor, so we'll get one back. They'll just inbound it right in front of the scorer's table. Marcelo King take a breather. He's got 4, able to get through most of this third quarter without picking up that 5th foul. Both Delgado boys on defense at the front court. Stolen. Here comes the Hornets. Cornelis, 3, splash, 50. 20-point lead for your Hornets. They're going to try to answer. Off the mark, Cornelis with the rebound. Another 3. Splash! 2 in a row for the senior. 53-30. Hornets extending this lead here in the third. Garcia with the shot there. 2-pointer in the paint. 53-32. A minute and a half left here in the third period. Ornelas off the mark. Follows the shot. Gets his own rebound. Put back is no. Rolled around. Didn't get the shooter's touch. Bounce pass into Rocha. Foul on the shot. That's going to be on Ryer. That might be 4 on him. Nope, 2. I was way off. That's what I need Beeman, man. He's the one that keeps with the books and keeps up with all the stuff for me. He keeps me in line on my play-by-play. First free throw doesn't fall. Ryer will take a seat. Slade Nichols into the ball games. A minute 18 is where the clock stopped here. Hornets with a 20-plus lead here, 53-32. Both shots don't fall, but the Mustangs with the rebound. Garcia, turnaround jumper, does go in. A minute 10 left, 53-34. Ornelas, 3, off the mark, long rebound. Bovina, long pass. Feeds Garcia cutting to the basket, unable to handle the ball. Turnover, it'll be Sudan basketball. 50 seconds, Solis back into the ball game. Delgado. Oh, they left the lane open for him. He took advantage of it. Nice awareness there by Brian Delgado. Saw that open lane. Was able to get the shot. Timeout, 55-34. 30-second timeout. 39 seconds left here in the third period. Big district matchup here in Bovina, Texas. Sudan trying to keep their playoff hopes alive. A win here would help. Very tough district for your Hornets this season. A lot of tough teams. Join us Friday. We'll be back at the friendly confines of Sudan, Texas to take on the Olton Mustangs as the boys continue their district schedule. The girls also will be playing the Mustang Olton Phillies, not the Mustangs, trying to avenge a loss earlier in Olton. Three-pointer, Garcia finds the mark. 55-37, 20 seconds. Nichols to Delgado, to Christian Delgado. And they're going to call a foul in the paint. That's going to be 3 on Brian Delgado, and that's 5 fouls. So with 9 seconds, and yeah, that's one of them deals that they were fixing to line them up for free throws, but Pima always says that it's got to be some type of a foul. I can't remember what he called it. 9 seconds. 3 seconds. Garcia, and they're unable to get it off. That shot won't count even if it did fall. So after 3, the score 55-37, 1 more quarter to go for your Hornets, and they'll come away with they'll chalk one up on the victory column for them if they just get through this last quarter here. They've got a comfortable lead, but they've got to maintain it. All right, starting 5 out on the court to start this 4th quarter. Kai Polk, who's had limited play here, still kind of favoring that left leg. I don't know if it's his knee or ankle, but he's out there to start this final period. Marcelo, the senior, with 4 fouls. In the paint, his shot is up. Won't fall, but he draws contact. And now we may get to where some of these Bovina players will be in some foul trouble. They've been playing the majority of the game. They only have 3 on the bench, so they have a short bench already. Marcelo at the free throw line. And that's actually the very first foul for number 14, Rocha. So he's not one that's in danger of being in foul trouble for the Mustangs. Second one doesn't fall, 55-37. Bovina trying to feed someone down low, stolen by Polk. Hornets pushing the ball down the court. Stops at the top of the key, splash! And we'll start off the 4th quarter with the 3. Hornets having a heck of a ball game here in Bovina. Short jumper off the mark. The putback is good by Angel Lara. Hornets to the corner. That's Ryer. Nice little fadeaway there. 60-39. Into the paint. Feeds Garcia. Looked at a 3. Double dribble. Turnover. Sudan basketball. Ornelas. They're going to call a charge. Oh my gosh. That is a crazy call right there. Solis, turn around, off the mark. Marcelo with the rebound. Brian Delgado setting up the offense. No rush here. Yep, there it is. 3. Splash! Brian Delgado said, no rush, but I'm going to take this 3. And he hits it. Stolen again. Ryer, the steal and the shot. Give the assist to Brian Delgado. Timeout, Bovina. The score is 65-33. Or I'm sorry, 65-39. Full timeout. 5:52 left in this ball game. All right, out of the timeout, the score 65-39. Hornets trying to hold on and come away with a win here in Bovina, Texas. Inside, that's Garcia. His shot falls. 65-41. Ornelas gets by his defender, kissed it off the glass. Jabrin Ornelas with the answer, 67-41. Into the paint. Throws that ball away. Garcia wasn't ready for it. Ornelas to Marcelo King. Marcelo King been playing with 4 fouls since early in the third. Ornelas with the short jumper. 69-41. Blocking foul on Polk. Polk thought he had position. That was pretty close call. That's the opposite official, the one that calls the charges. He's on the other end of the court. That's his position on the other end of the court. First free throw falls for Angel Lara. 69-42. Short on the second one. Bovina with the rebound. Granados stepped into Brian Delgado. He got the foul, but they didn't give him the continuation. They're saying it's on the floor. That's 4 fouls for Brian. He's going to sit. Nichols, Ornelas, King, Ryer, and Polk in the ballgame. That three-pointer doesn't fall. Marcelo King with the rebound. He's going to drive into the paint. Gets his man up into there. Waits a little bit. Oh, doesn't get the shot to fall. Bovina with the rebound. Baseline. Off the mark. Espinoza the putback. And it's good. (69-44) long range three rolled in and out. Sudan Bovina basketball. Nichols unable to wrangle that one in. 4 minutes left in this ball game. Espinoza, wild, crazy shot, doesn't fall. Sudan basketball. King splits the defenders. No, it's stolen. Here comes Bovina in transition. Oh, collision. That's going to be 3 on Aspen Ryer. 69-44. Short on the free throw. 3:33 left in the ball game. Baker, Moore, and Christian Delgado in. Ryer, King, and Polk will sit. Ornelas into the paint. Oh, and the foul. Will not be denied. 71-45 with a chance to go 72, 3:26. And he will convert the three-point play. Spin move, loses the handle. Bovina able to recover. That ball is tipped by Baker, still maintained into the paint. Nice feed, too much on the shot. It'll stay here. Three, way off the mark. Ornelas with the rebound. Corner three, Nichols off the mark. Stolen. Nice defensive play by the Hornets. Ornelas. Christian Delgado back to Ornelas. Drives in, has the lane. Floater, good. Nice move by the senior. Feeding Garcia, his shot falls, 74-47. 2:15 left in this ball game. Ornelas gets by his defender again, runs into a double team. Reach in foul by Garcia. Brian will come in for Ornelas. And that may be it for Ornelas. Then we may not see in the remainder of the ball game. The score 74-47. Little over 2 minutes left. Nichols in the corner. He's going to say he took an extra step. Oh, pass way too high. Sudan basketball. Christian, long range three off the mark. And then he'll draw the foul. Pushing foul there on the sideline. Four fouls, one more, and Bovina will be shooting here, but time is not on their side. 1:40. Espinoza. Shot will fall. 74-49. Stolen, lost the handle. Spin move. Moore with the rebound. Baker will slow it down. 1:10. Baker into the paint. Feeds Moore. Moore will get it back to Delgado, swinging it around. This is Nichols. Back to Moore, back to Nichols. Under a minute here. Baker, three. Bovina basketball. 51 seconds left in this ball game. Long range three, Espinoza, and it falls. Brian Delgado. Fade away. Oh, kissed it off the glass. Nice. And he got the steal. This time he couldn't get the up and under to fall. 76-52, 20 seconds. Oh, nice steal by Baker. Baker in transition, looking to capitalize, and he gets it to fall. He did that all on his own, Jake Baker. 78-52. And that'll be the ball game here. We've got 10 seconds. We'll see if Bovina and Sudan are going to play some defense here. They're not going to let them rest. 4 seconds. Shot off the mark. And there's the buzzer. And that's your ball game. Sudan coming away with a big win. It was close at halftime, but it didn't stay close for long. Right out of the third quarter, Sudan came out on fire. 78 to whatever the score was. I didn't see it. They don't keep the scores on there very long whenever you're at an away game and you lose and you win. So great job. I'm going to run over the sponsors real quick. We don't have any stats to go over with you. Pima's not with us today, so we'll just go over the sponsors and call it a night. We have the Sudan Education Foundation, Curtec LLC, 5-Star Tree Service, Chad King Farms, United Country Real Estate, M. Edwards Realty and Land, Montez Steel Buildings, Casa Grande, the Old West Hotel, Twice the Ice, Hornet Chill, Rice Spot, Swift Lube and Oil Change, Sudan Medical Clinic, Lance Insurance, Seth Souder, Food King Pharmacy, Micah Pratt, the Food King in Littlefield, and Millshoe, Texas Producers Co-op, Justin Beller, Toll Pros, Chad Nichols, Red Wagon Farms, and GWG Farms, Bailey County Electric Co-op, King Ag Aviation, Johnny King, Sawyer Construction, Larry Sawyer, Double B Farms, Brian Baker, 5 Area Connect, Capital Farm Credit, Chase Lloyd, First United Bank in Sudan, Sudan ISD. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors for allowing us to bring you the district matchup here. Your Sudan Hornets with a big win over the Bovina Mustangs. I'm Tim Rodriguez coming to you live. Pima Salinas unable to make the trip, had to stay and work, but we'll be home on Friday taking on the Olton Mustangs. Don't forget to catch the girls game. That'll be on a separate stream on SHS broadcast on the YouTube page. We'll cover the girls game first, followed by the boys game as they take on the powerhouse Olton Mustangs group. But we'll be at the friendly confines there in Sudan, Texas. So I'm Tim Rodriguez signing off. Join us on Friday. Make the game. Come out and support these kids. If not, join us here on the broadcast. We're more than happy to give you the play-by-play, and we'll see you on the next one.